The best Azul player in the world has had some of her accounts banned last week. Today we're going to do some investigating to see if she was treated fairly or not. QueenDong has won the last 5 Azul Arena championships, and it hasn't been a surprise that she's had multiple accounts for a long time. You can see that all these wins are on 3 different accounts. So last week the accounts of Miss Dong and Queen Space Dong were banned, while her main account, QueenDong without a space, remains active. So the first question is having multiple accounts actually against the rules? And it's sort of a grey area, it's not really clear. On the official FAQ for Board Game Arena, it says it's forbidden to create multiple accounts to play against yourself to boost your own ranking. That's pretty straightforward. No one is saying QueenDong played against herself, just that she had multiple accounts. This thread on Board Game Arena from 2021 shows that at the time the Terms of Services said, the player agrees to hold only one account on Board Game Arena, unless otherwise approved. We reserve the right to terminate any multiple accounts. In the updated Terms of Services, there is no use of the word multiple anywhere. So it's not exactly clear, but it looks like BGA is trying to discourage people from having multiple accounts. QueenDong is not the only top Azul player that's had accounts banned recently. LL Azul also owned multiple accounts, and while the main one still remains, the other 2 Azul ones have been since deleted. Multiple accounts deleted, but no other punishment. Except if we actually go to QueenDong's account, she's had her ELO reset on every single game that she's played, which is a very odd punishment for someone that's only had multiple accounts. Normally, resetting ELO is reserved for people who cheat the system and play against themselves or clearly manipulate games to elevate their ranking. I'm sure BGA also doesn't just do this for fun, so there must be something more to it. I did some more investigating. Some anonymous sources tipped me off that her Nova Luna game history was pretty suspicious. I'm not a good enough Nova Luna player to know for sure, so I'm not going to analyze any of the games, but you can see that she's got 22 games and 22 victories, never lost. That's pretty impressive. If we look at her game history, out of those 22 games, 8 have been against the same person, CN Player. This is where the rabbit hole gets a bit deeper. CN Player has a link to a Bilibili account. For those who don't know what that is, it's basically just a popular Chinese video sharing website. We follow the link there, it links to an account called Bing, okay. And one video that caught my eye was this Arc Nova tier list. I have an interest in Arc Nova, so I was just curious, just having a look. The video starts off normal enough, but then they show their account Bing, which is the name of the channel. And then they also show themselves logged in as CN Player. And as this third account, WYZ. I don't speak Chinese, but I had someone translate this video, and it is confirmed that Bing owns all these 3 accounts. So the second piece of the puzzle is that CN Player is actually 3 accounts in one. And if we go back to the Nova Luna match history, we see all 3 accounts appear there. CN Player 8 out of 8, Bing 2 out of 2, WYZ 1 out of 1. That means 11 out of the 22 games total have been against the same person, and they've all been wins. CN Player is also a pretty good Nova Luna player. They've only lost 26 games, and 8 of those were against QueenDong. It's a little bit suspicious. I mean, they could just be friends playing, it's nothing conclusive, but it made me want to dig a bit deeper. So how about their match history in Azul? On Board Game Arena, everyone has a unique ID. You can also freely check the match history between anyone and anyone. There's a little link on the bottom of everyone's profile, so this would show the games between QueenDong and me. I've never had the pleasure of playing against QueenDong before, but you can see the IDs up here. First one is my ID, second one is QueenDong's ID. What if we change some of the numbers around? This is the ID of CN Player. And this is all the games that QueenDong has played against CN Player. There's a lot of Hanabi here. We see the Nova Luna games, but there's also some Azul games. If we filter by Azul, 5 out of 5 wins. And these are all matches for rating. I mean, yeah, they're friends, they're playing Azul. So what if we were to look at the game history of all of QueenDong's accounts versus all of Bing's accounts? There's a lot of hits. I mean, just on QueenDong's main account, there are 24 games of Azul against this Bing person. And she's won all of them. Across all of the multiple accounts, QueenDong has a record of 44 wins and 1 loss against Bing. All rated games. That is a very insane record against someone of Bing's caliber. Bing is a very strong Azul player. Bing is currently ranked 5th after all these accounts were banned, with an ELO of 850. You would not expect anyone to have a winning record of 44-1 against such a strong player. It doesn't line up with QueenDong's win rates against any other strong player. KNDR, 50% win rate. Andrew AD, 67% win rate. Phosphate, 60% win rate. Self-Evident, 38% win rate. The only reason this Bing isn't on 12 out of 12 is because of abandoned games, by the way. So it's suspicious, but it's still nothing conclusive. I guess the other question is, why is QueenDong's second account playing against Bing's third account? Like, for what purpose are these matches happening? They're all ranked, they're clear wins. I don't understand. These were not arena games either, these were pre-arranged games. QueenDong has made some posts on her profile, addressing the whole issue, saying that she's been treated unfairly. I commented on one yesterday, saying I'm planning on making a video about this. I'd heard some rumours that someone else was logging into her account, so I asked, and QueenDong replied saying no, it's only me playing Azul. Only I could reach a win percentage of 96%. It's obvious I won't let anyone else play my Azul. A normal enough answer, except QueenDong made one massive mistake. She made this exact comment 2 minutes earlier on a different account that she forgot to log out of. The comment was word for word this, except it was sent from a different account. It was deleted within 30 seconds, but I saw it in time. This account, Spring0105. This tells us two things. One, QueenDong was logged into this account at the time, yesterday. Second thing it's telling us is that she clearly hasn't learned her lesson about playing on multiple accounts, as Spring was playing Azul yesterday. Also reached top 10 yesterday, congratulations. So what if we looked at the match history of Spring vs QueenDong's accounts? And this is pretty damning. Spring has played QueenDong's account 6 times, lost all 6 games, played against Miss Dong 3 times, lost all 3 games. We know that QueenDong was logged into Spring's accounts. We know that Spring has lost to QueenDong's accounts. Adding in those games, QueenDong now has a record of 53-1 against Bing and her own accounts. While we're at it, I would also like to implicate Bing in this, playing against his own accounts in Ark Nova, and War Chest, and multiple other games. All rated. I'm sure I'll still get some comments defending QueenDong. She has a big following. She's been at the top of the Azul rankings for the last 2 years at least. But how much smoke do you need to see before you realize that your house is on fire? Suspicious game history against a person with 3 accounts as one of their friends, with an insane win rate against them, playing against your own account that you forgot to log out of, and the fact that Board Game Arena does not reset ELOs for fun. Other top-ranked Azul players' accounts have been deleted, but their ELOs were left alone. Thanks to all the anonymous sources that helped me compile this information. Of course, if anyone else has any more information, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm interested to see what the response is, because this evidence looks pretty damning to me. Thanks all for watching.